So we have the last topic. I know you if you guys have been staying in for this long, this is where it really gets juicy. Factor cap. And we kind of sprinkled this in earlier in the show when we talked about this man from Houston. But Toddy, it's time to put the stats on the screen. Factor cap. Cam Thomas is better than Jalen Green.
No, he's not. He's not better than JG. We have to remember is like 22.
So let me tell you this. So Cam Thomas is averaging 21, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Jalen Green's averaging 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Yes, his numbers are better. They are. I'm just going off of the standpoint that Jalen Green is like 21, 22, however old he is.
Shaun says
I think Jalen Green can be multiple-time All-Star, superstar in this league. Empty stats, as Shaun is saying. This is the same guy that said that Austin Reeves is better than Jalen Green. So I don't think anybody in the besides guys out of LA probably will think that. But I think with just it's tough because JG is just so young and he's trying to thrive with all these new pieces that are being added to his team, new coach. So he's trying to get acclimated to the system. Cam Thomas is just a guy like he's going to roll out the ball and go score. He's just a pure scorer. He's going to figure out a way to get a bucket. However, if, ands, or buts, I don't think he's a guy that you build your franchise around. But I feel like, with Jalen Green on the other side, the emergence of Alperen Sengun is definitely, playing a role into maybe Jalen Green's numbers a little bit. And, the acquisition of Fred VanVleet, him getting all the numbers, Dylan Brooks. So those guys are probably, I guess hurting his numbers. Wherein Cam Thomas, he's kind of just, the spark plug for that team. And I feel like the roles are definitely different. So Cam is kind of just asked to kind of go out and like, hey, we just need you to basically score. And Mikal Bridges is kind of the guy of the team. With the Rockets, I feel like, like I've already mentioned, Alperen Sengun is kind of the guy that's been like, he's been the leading force for this Rockets team. But at the same time, there's, Jalen Green, who was picked second overall, and he was kind of picked to be the guy. So he's kind of going back to my theory about letting guys bake in the oven a little bit. I think, him being as so young that he is, coming into the league at 18 is a lot. And so, people want guys to, it kind of goes back to even if you guys watch the show, my quarterback theory, they expect guys to be Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady and Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts kind of right off the bat. Not really giving them a chance to kind of bake. Now, with the NBA, it's a little bit different. Guys are coming into the league way younger at 18 years old with the one and done rule. So they're expecting these guys to be, superstars by year 2, all-stars, all NBAs at, 21 years old. So, a lot of, you can't even drink until you're 21. So it's like, how am I supposed to be the leader of a franchise at so young of an age? So I'm going to say this is Cap. I think Jalen Green is better than Cam Thomas.
Well, Shaun Holcomb, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking forward to hearing Kevin's argument for fact. And like Uncle Manny said, he will pull out the stats, ladies and gentlemen, and that I will. Factor cap, Cam Thomas is better than Jalen Green. This is a fact, ladies and gentlemen. I know everyone's caught up in the hype, the G League Ignite, the number 2 overall pick, and A, B, C, and D. Arguably, these guys are both nothing but buckets. They don't do nothing on the defensive end. Jalen Green has arguably been demoted to the third option. So let me give you the stats. Cam Thomas having 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's shooting 43% from the field, 36 from 3 in 24 minutes. Jalen Green, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, shooting 35% from 3, 40% from the field goal, and 30 minutes. So he not only plays more than Cam Thomas, he also starts. So you put Cam Thomas in that role, the numbers will speak for him. Cam Thomas is arguably it's not even a debate. This is a fact. He is better than Jalen Green. Jalen Green has the hype. He has the name. Like Shaun mentioned, prolific preps finest. He has all the hype. He has all the names. He has the YouTube doc series. He has the Amazon G League series. It's all there. He's the bigger name. This is called stats over politics, ladies and gentlemen. The numbers don't lie. Toddy's politicking because Jalen Green has the name. I get it. Cam Thomas is playing better than Jalen Green. If you're denying it, it's because you're like Toddy and you're looking at the two names. When you see Cam Thomas and Jalen Green, you're going to go Jalen Green. But I, like Uncle Manny says, will pull out the stats and deep dive into that. Cam Thomas is shooting better from the field. He's shooting better from three, and he doesn't play as many minutes as Jalen Green. So you switch them positions and you switch this opportunity and give him the minutes that Jalen Green gets. Jalen Green shoots 5 more shots than Cam Thomas, and that says a lot because Cam Thomas gets them motherfuckers up. But
Cam is a year older than Jalen.
Shaun has been convinced. It is a fact, ladies and gentlemen. Cam Thomas is better than Jalen Green. And I was waiting. I wanted to do this last week. Didn't come on the pod last week, so now we got to do it. But I think it's obvious, Toddy. Do you have anything to say to my rebuttal?
I mean, yeah, you're those are solid numbers. I think Cam Thomas's role is different than Jalen Green's. Like I said, he's a guy they need him to come off of the bench and score. Nothing else. I feel like Jalen Green is.
What else does Jalen Green bring to the table besides scoring?
Jalen Green is kind of a cornerstone piece for that Rockets franchise. I don't know if Cam Thomas is a cornerstone piece for a franchise. He's more of a guy that's going to come off the bench and score for you. Versus Jalen Green is the face of the Rockets franchise, like the future for the Rockets franchise. So I feel like those roles are different. Obviously, his numbers are better. Cam Thomas, you already pointed out all of his numbers are better. Is he a better player than Jalen Green? I'm not going to go as far as to say that he is. So I'm going to say this is cap. I'm looking at potential upside for the two, out of the two, and I think Jalen Green's upside is way higher than Cam Thomas's.